Hey guys, welcome back to Shep's Movie Review. First off, let me apologize for not having any reviews up last week. I was really sick, so I didn't leave my house pretty much at all last week, so I haven't got a chance to see any of the movies that came out. But at least this week, I'm bringing you Logan, the final installment of Hugh Jackman's career as Wolverine. And right off the bat, I just want to say that no matter what people think of all the Wolverine standalone movies, Hugh Jackman has always been good. He's embodied Wolverine. Yes, he's not that 5'0" character from the comics, but he's brought something else to the Wolverine character. So no matter what, I think we can all agree that Hugh Jackman, as Wolverine for the last 17 years, has been a great actor. Now, say what you want about stories and stuff like that, but Hugh Jackman has always been there. He's always embodied Wolverine. So, Logan. The plot of Logan is pretty simple. Professor X and Logan are pretty much two old guys. Pretty much you can call them like the grumpy old men, because that's how they act with each other. Are pretty much some of the last few mutants on this planet. The mutants have not been regenerating. There's been no births of new mutants. And it's not seeming likely that there's any new mutants out there. So Logan is hiding Professor X down in Mexico because he's starting to lose his mind. He's getting up in age, and so of course when you have one of the most powerful mutants and he starts getting a little addled in the brain, you don't want him around a lot of people. And then comes the girl that we know as X-23. And it sets off a whole new mission for Logan and Professor X to get this girl to a safe spot, because there's people after her. She's one of the first mutants in a long time that's, a kid. So it's, one of those things where it's hope that the mutant population is coming back. But that being said, I have to say Logan is probably one of the best Wolverine movies we've had out there. It's not... There is action-packed... Let me get it straight. There is a lot of action in this movie, but that's not the main focus for Logan. It's really his relationship between him and Charles, and then this relationship that he forms with X-23 throughout the movie, and the bond between all three of them. And Logan actually starting to find that drive again, because he's lost it. There's the X-Men are no more. This adopted family that he's had with these guys, he's lost that. So he's only has Charles that he's been taking care of, because his mind is not all there. And then he gets this little girl, and he's very skeptical. He doesn't really want to take on this mission at first, because it's going to take off a lot of that scab that he's put over in his body. Again, Hugh Jackman embodying this old man Logan character, he's not regenerating as fast as he used to. It hurts even more now when his claws pop out. You see this broken down man, and this little girl kind of brings him back into that world of the superhero that he used to be, and gives him purpose once again in his life. The acting between Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman is great. I think the bond that they formed over 17 years of filming X-Men movies, you can see it in this movie. The little girl that plays X-23, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name at this time, is really great. She seems to embody that feral beast that we remember in the earlier Logan, Wolverine films. I know they've come out and said that this doesn't really fall in the realm of Fox's X-Men series, which I think kind of sucks. But I hope what they do is at least see that this girl playing X-23 can, and bring her over into the world especially since, you know, this is Hugh Jackman's last rodeo. I hope they put Wolverine aside for a while. You know, he's a good character, but there's so many other X-Men that they can bring in, and especially if you bring in someone like this young X-23 character, I think you can go in a whole nother direction. And then you also have, if you haven't seen the Graham Norton show a few weeks ago, Patrick Stewart has also said that this is his last run as Professor Xavier, so we'll see how that goes. Now, this isn't spoiling. I did stay for the end. There are no end credits. But I will say, you better be there for the beginning of this movie. It is one of the funniest things you'll ever see. And you do not want to be late to this movie. You know, it comes right after the previews and right before Wolverine starts, or Logan starts. So, if you miss it, I feel sorry for you because everybody's going to be talking about it when they see it. Alright guys, so like I said, I think Logan is probably one of the best Wolverine standalone movies that we've had. Out of my 5-star system, I'd probably give it 4 stars. And that's about it. I would love to go more and more detail, but I don't want to spoil it for you. So that being said, if you've seen Wolverine without spoiling anything, or if you've seen Logan without spoiling anything below, comment, let's talk about it. If you haven't, go out and see it. Let me know what you think.